What's going on, man? It's your boy Authentic Speaks, and welcome to another YouTube video. Today's video, we're going to talk about why is it important to be vulnerable. Now, before you freak out, just hear me out. There's a lot of good benefits that come from being a vulnerable person, okay? Being vulnerable allows you to see the other side of things because it puts you in a position where you're not alone and other people can hear how you're feeling. Now, obviously, that comes with its drawbacks. You got a lot of people that don't care about how you feel, but you got some people that do. It's your job to find those people. Think of attracting like-minded people. But the only way you're going to be able to find like-minded people is going to be based on how much you're willing to be vulnerable. I'm not saying go into a bar, and just open up your life story and just give all your information. I'm not saying that. That's not the type of vulnerability I'm talking about. The type of vulnerability I'm talking about is the one that's okay with opening up themselves to potential conflict by expressing their opinions. You're making it known everything that comes out your mouth is honest and authentic, and you're speaking from your truth. When you're an honest person and when you speak from your truth, people have no choice but to respect you more. If anything, you have people that gravitate to you. Being vulnerable and being able to speak from your truth is what allows people to feel like they can trust you. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody in this world wants to be alone. Quite frankly, nobody deserves to. I'm a good believer in karma and good energy. Being vulnerable, man, allows you to see so many great different versions of yourself, you know what I mean? Because you got a lot of people that are like, you know what? I can't see myself being vulnerable. I feel like I'm going to be judged. I feel like people are not going to care. When a lot of times that's not the case. We get caught up in making assumptions of what people think about us because we have some inner belief that whatever they're thinking is true. This is where the deep work comes in. This is where the shadow work comes in. You got to be able to be in tune with yourself. You got to be able to be authentic with yourself, because if you can't be honest with yourself, you are literally contributing to so much unnecessary stress in your life, man. I'm telling y'all, when you start to learn self-love, self-acceptance, responsibility, you just gain this strong sense of power over your life. Now, it's going to take time to build this, okay? The first thing I would do is start doing things to build your confidence. Start building trust in yourself. When you start to build trust with yourself, you're making it easier to be vulnerable because you have the mental toughness that if any type of judgment comes your way, you know what I'm saying? You know whether to believe if it's true or not, or you're lazy. You know for a fact you're not lazy. You know for a fact you're not. Oh, if I can't do it, what makes you think you can do it? It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. What matters is what I think. We all have this natural defense mechanism. We all have this type of guard put up. So we unknowingly make tests, to figure out, okay, is this person really about it? Is this somebody I could trust? It's in our innate nature as humans, The problem is that when you don't practice getting in tune with yourself, you're making it so much harder for you, man. You're making it harder to read people. You're just adding more stress to your life when you're not in tune. You know what I'm saying? You spend so much time in this endless cycle of, attracting and connecting with the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? And it just becomes a funnel. I don't need to explain it, but I know somebody out there can relate. Start slowly, man. Do one thing at a time. I'm going to get to work 30 minutes early. If you do it for 5 days straight, you made progress. Okay? You one day you make a mistake and show up late to work. Okay, it starts all over again, but now you still have experience. Those 5 times you did good. They don't just go bad. You're gaining experience. More experience, more repetition, consistency, man, you're gonna be solid, trust me. The last thing is build an environment. Build a positive environment. Every couple minutes, you need to be able to see something positive and enlightening, something to lift you up, make your move. I'm not trying to tell people to not pay attention to the negative things. I'm not trying to tell you to block them out. You need to be able to see the negative thing, be like, okay, this is kind of weird. You know what? I'm gonna focus on this. It's all about having a balance. Oh shit. Okay. Sorry, I had to get out of my car. I'm always a fan of habits. You need to find some kind of system to track your progress. The reason why I'm so big on people making sure they track their progress is that it's gonna be a good level of reinforcement. It's gonna help you stay consistent. Man, I made all this progress, and all I can think about is how long it took for me to get here. I know somebody can relate, There's somebody out there right now that's like, yo, I worked so hard to get and accomplish this one thing, and now that I have it, I don't want to ever go through all that trial and error ever again. That's a different type of feeling. You know, that's a different type of person right there, you know? And the last thing is just stay consistent, man. You need to find some way to stay consistent. You can't keep going 2 weeks and falling off. The only way that's gonna work is if you're gaining experience, you know? You go 2 weeks without it, now you're about to go a month. And after a month, you're gonna go 3 months and build. You wanna always be progressively building and leveling up in your life, even with your habits. You wanna get so skilled to a point to where everything just happens on autopilot. Ain't that right, bud? You just the cutest thing. I just wanna hold you. That's the end of my video on why it's so important to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable is huge, man. You're never going to be able to grow into the best version of yourself if you don't understand what it means to be vulnerable. I'm not saying, you know, close everybody out. I'm not saying tell everybody what you got going on in your life. It's about having a balance. You know, we all go through it, whether it's relationships. You gotta expose some level of vulnerability, man. There has to be. It has to be even exchange. Think about it. We're already trusting people every day. You're trusting people that you don't know every day because you're driving to work, you know. You're hoping you're going to the grocery store and nothing don't pop off. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just a different way to look at it. But yeah, man, it's your boy Speaks. If anything resonated with you in this video, please feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know, man. What's the tone of this video? How y'all feel about it? You know, does it resonate with you? You know, I'm just trying to stay consistent. I'm using some other tools and it's been all right. Please check out the TikTok and my social medias. I'll post those in the link below. And yeah, man, it's your boy Speaks. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.